Hola gente, estamos en Disco Elysium. Vamos a jugar con el arquetipo emocional. Muy receptivo, de personalidad magnética pero inestable. Podría llegar a perder la cabeza. Inteligencia 1, PCI 5, con 4 y 2 de mod. Mundo interior. Vamos con esa. ¿Qué sé del juego? No mucho. Las furias habitan en el espejo, en su morada. Pues hasta el agua es clara. Para
There
alcanzar
is
el tope.
nothing, only
Cerebro reptiliano
warm
primitivo.
primordial blackness.
Nada
You're
más.
conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt.
Tu conciencia
You
fomenta.
don't have to do anything anymore, ever.
No existe nada. No existe nada, tan solo una negrura primordial y cálida. Tu conciencia fermenta de ella, no más grande que un simple grano de malta. Ya no tendrás que hacer nada más, nunca.
Never, ever. An inordinate amount of time passes.
Transcurren
It is
los
only
años.
void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Totalmente desprovista de conflicto. Contenido libre de expresión.
You got it, sweet brother.
Pues claro,
Nothing
nada,
upon
nada,
nothing
nada. Me
upon
gusta nada. ¿Qué
nothing.
tal si regurgitas un poquito más de delicias?
I know you do, baby.
Lo
I
sé,
know.
lo sé.
Coming right up, sir. Smooth
Marchando por un
passage.
viaje. Alias y vamos. Me quiero bajar. Me gusta el dolor y la luz ardiente y creer cosas de gente que no llegan.
Alright. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
Un billete de vuelta al silencio, por favor. Visitemos el viejo islote, cero. Y mira, estoy harto de ser esta clase de animal. Y aquí
Not
cojones me
you.
importa.
Your
A ti no.
days of giving a
Tus
shit and
días de
being that
preocuparte.
type of
¡Ay, me
animal
asustaste!
are over.
¿Qué?
The song of death is sweet and
La
endless.
canción de la muerte es dulce.
But what is this?
¿Pero qué es esto?
Somewhere
En
in the
algún lugar
soul,
del hemisferio
bloated
oriental.
man meet around you.
Oh,
A
sensación.
sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your
Las consecuencias
conscience
adhieren
sticks
a
to
ella
it.
como una mosca
The
araña.
limbed and headed
La
machine of pain and
símbolo de
undignified
espíritu
suffering
indigno
is
que se
firing
mal
up again.
quiere caminar
It wants to
por el
walk the
desierto,
desert,
sufriendo,
hurting,
bailando,
longing,
música.
dancing to disco music.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Puedes soportar, eres un campeón. Madre, ayúdame. Tengo la cabeza pegada al cuello y estoy en el. Para. No quiero nada más de esa sensación. Ya me he devuelto el vacío. No, no tengo miedo. Soy un
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth,
Bien,
and with it, an
creo
ungodly headache.
¿Qué mierda soy? ¿Qué clase de criatura le haría algo así a su propio? Me ha entrado un poco de los
The fiery streak penetrates your skull,
un rayo
trying to
excelente
force your eyes open.
a ver
It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
soñando. Machu Picchu. Una botella enorme como de rojo está vacía.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Silencio barco. Hecho añicos a través de ella sopla un aire. Mirar afuera. Fácil no evaluar el daño. Irte. Visión especial. Esto es una tirada de tía básica. Si fallas, puedes reintentarla.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy,
La luz
but
de
you see the ocean and
está un
some
poco
war-torn
nublada. Te
buildings.
alcanzas a ver el océano y algunos edificios destrozados por la guerra.
What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that?
¿Qué te refieres
What
con
are you
evaluar?
even trying
¿Cómo
to
vas a
do?
hacer? ¿Qué intentas?
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy.
Conseguido pantalones.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
De tu pantalón.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium
Has
key
conseguido
ring.
la llave de la
There
habitación
is a
número
single
1,
key on the ring.
En
The
la
number
llave de
1 is
aluminio pone
etched on it.
Union Rich.
It
Hay una
should
llave
open
con
the
la
door.
número 1 grabada. Debería servir para abrir la puerta. Ok. Tengo una avance.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches.
Tiene dos
One ends in a
cadenas, ambos
tiny fan,
interruptores.
the other in a
Una
light
para
bulb.
accionarlo y la otra para
A
encenderlo
truly
con un
horrific
brillo.
necktie
Hay
has
una
somehow
corbata
attached
enganchada
itself to
en
one
las-
of the blades.
de todo
Or
saber por
has
qué.
it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this
Estás ahí
creature
colgada
is
como
your
testigo.
friend and
Explícalo.
wants to
Pero
reattach
sientes que
itself
siempre
to your
tu
neck
amiga
so that you may continue
y
your
quiere
adventures
volver
together
desesperadamente a tu
in this
lado.
strange
Pero
world.
así continuar juntos este viaje locos de la vida. Xavier Fair, normal 1, coger la corbata. Xavier Fair 1. Esto es una probabilidad de tirada. ¿Puedo conseguirlo o no puedo conseguirlo? Supongo. Accionar ventilador, accionar bombilla, irte.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Hasta detenerse. Ahora debería ser más fácil desenganchar. Ya entiendo. El ventilador está apagado.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel it's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact. Little black spots dance on your retinas. It's almost pleasurable. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Me hago daño a mí mismo. Es lo que suelo hacer. para asegurarme de que no hay nada malo en mi jeta.
Behold.
Es mi compañía completa.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
¿A qué no tienes idea de quién es esta? ¿Qué Dios me asista? ¿Pero esto qué es? Pues claro que lo sé. Una especie de superestrella o algo así. Me da que soy una superestrella. Es el rostro de un alcohólico.
It appears you're also dead.
Parece
There's
que
clearly
también
rigor
estás
mortis
muerto.
on your
Pero
face.
también es
Oh
un
wait,
rigor mortis.
is
No.
that an expression?
Espera,
Are you trying
eso
to
es
make
una
an expression with that face?
Pasar.
Why?
Algo bueno, ¿por qué?
Está muy tapa con el
Déjame
robo.
ver,
Se comió toda la comida.
Qué bueno.
De guato.
Estoy poniendo la cabeza.
Yo vas a hacer algo que quería hacer.
¿Qué hace ahí?
Please stop. It's horrible.
Bueno, es horrible.
You're scaring yourself. Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Como siempre debe transmitir. Superestrellato. Dios, no tengo ni idea. Es indescriptible. Sugerente. Mucho. Me temo que es mi cara de Don Juan. Es uno que soy vagamente comprensivo. Porque además que en lo principio triste trasnochado.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens. You liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead. Try something.
Buster, no puedes ni ser sincero contigo mismo. Venga, haz algo. En lo más profundo de tu mente rastrear la fuente posible. Como la cinta mientras sonaba la canción. Falta el zapato verde.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do?
No lo puedo caminar normal. Toma tu zapato.
There they both are. Two identical
Tarea
shoes,
secreta completada. Encuentra
both
tu otro zapato.
hopelessly
Experiencia
green
obtenida.
and
Compostura. Helos
indiscriminately
ahí.
snakeskin,
Un par de zapatos
reunited on
dos
your
serpientes
feet.
descaradas, empujadas. juntos una vez más en tu quiz. ¿Cómo me queda?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about
Son
you
como
right now,
equilibrados.
truth
Sí,
be
¿verdad?
told.
Se puede decir que por ahora... Dinero.
Hello, officer.
Estamos en marzo de 50.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Dejo un millón cigarrillo. Agente, soy militar. Compartir tu rostro hinchado. Tráfico incendio.
You should totally sing karaoke
Me
here.
más que
The first chance you get.
En cuanto tenga la...
Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
Está cargando. Bueno, silencio. Que mi alma... se cortaba por la razón.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside, through a PA system, by other people, whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
Esto cuadra con la teoría que estoy desarrollando, que soy una sola estrella caída en desgracia. Si era el caso.
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation,
Todavía no,
but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Con eso avispa en la profundidad de mi alma.
No, no. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
No te dejes claro que primero tienes que encontrar lo que tienes que cantar. Esto como de lo que tienes que cantar.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
No. No, no es raro que se lleva una foto cubierta de vergüenza. El logotipo de una que rodea la palabra vuelta.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Van a ir tal vez un reset de pastillas.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Why the yelling, man?
Levanta lentamente la cabeza y le dije, mira, pensativo, ¿estás vivo, precioso? Que quería saber qué vas a hacer en este grupo.
Really? You woke me up for that? Fine.
Officer, even after a rude awakening, this dock worker respects the police more than they usually do at
Respeta a la
least.
policía. Al menos más de lo que suelen. Es algo interesante estos sueños. ¿Qué me puedes contar sobre Wolfine?
That's the name of my employer. I work.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
Logistics? Nope. It's a nightmare. Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh, it's empty. Sorry about that, pal. Thank God, no.
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep, a web of...
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir, but when I'm out, then I'm really out. No X anything, just quality time.
A little me time in the abyssal pelagic zone. You can never return to it now. Only detective work remains. Wakefulness and detection.
Thank God, no.
The worker stares at you.
I don't know.
A little me time in the abyssal... The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table. A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
La verdad es que no recuerdo mi nombre. Perfecto para inventarte un buen nombre.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
esquema de los interrogatorios iniciales. Interrogatorios.
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface, prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice. Yes, of course. Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Trabajador, cadáver del árbol, cadáver.
Mm-hmm. So, the body is still...
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw. But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married beside.
In another time and place, she might have flirted back. But that's...
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
¿Dónde está la mina?
Yes?
¿Quién procura la mirada de esa puerta de sus ojos?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression. It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to you. Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid. He takes a step toward the door, like he'd like to leave. The bed is cold and not better.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Yes? What do you want to know?
Literalmente cualquier cosa, no sé qué vas a recordar.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit. Do you want me to brief you? 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth. To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled, using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city. That's right.
Pídele a Kim que te ponga el día con el caso de experiencia obtenida 10. Eso es, podemos volver a repasar.
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an...
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? Good.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41... Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes...
But you still know your way around, yes?
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Sí se notan algunas cosas y por cierto.
I have everything. You?
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would? Why would I have a problem with you? You're a hero cop. Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room? No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here. No, I haven't seen you around. I just got here, remember? Was there anything else? She went away because none of your business. Extra fine. No, I'm not the bartender.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This is clearly a touchy subject for him.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I have 3 cafeterias I manage. 3. Get over it.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely...
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
No, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's...
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
What are you, a philosopher? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really. Yes, it is. No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. It is.
For a moment, his antipathy demonstratively suppresses a world-weary sigh.
You can't arrest me. I haven't done anything.
From the bottom of your blue soul, a term emerges.
But it's not inane. You owe me money.
It is cruel of you. A man has been killed. File a request for compensation with Station 41.
Okay, you'll only have to pay for the window and the drinks. That's 70. I'll get the rest from your stupid station. Fine, I'll take it off the bill. You want to sleep in a post-apocalyptic shithole? Go ahead, but I'm not giving you another room. The ledger does. The ledger has a memory. The drinks are non-negotiable. There's no way you're... Don't thank me. You still owe me 30 for the...
That's enough now, sir. Good day.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Nos vemos hasta acá, gente.